stream was cut off abruptly when my computer decided that it was just time to install an update, even though I've specifically changed the settings so that it shouldn't be able to install updates without asking my permission. But yeah, that last what that I uttered was OBS asking me if I'm sure I want to close it because there are active streams. And I was looking around like, what did I hit that ended the stream? Because I didn't think I had a keyboard command for that. Maybe there was something wrong with, like, maybe I leaned on my tablet weird, but before I could even interpret that, my computer just decided that it was going to answer all application closing questions in the affirmative and just get rid of them all. Just close everything without my permission, without any kind of save dialogue. So awesome design, Microsoft. You outdid yourself. But anyway, so because everything quit, I'm not sure if I actually have a save game for that thing that I was working on last night, but I didn't actually get anywhere, so whatever. We're gonna go ahead and do what we've always been doing, medium and commitment mode. Ocean, axe, kangaroo, city, dice. Let's go ahead and do New Zealand. That sounds like a good seed. Generating world. So one thing I've been playing with in my spare time and really trying to get to work has been building into the side of a mountain, but it's been really hard because I've been focusing all my effort early on doing that. And doing it in the boreal forest specifically. So I've been focusing all my effort into that, and the problem has been that that's been the wrong method. I need to establish some semblance of stability outside of the mountain. Okay, I'm looking specifically for something that'll give me limestone and marble, but not have caves, and it's really hard to do that. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, nope. Limestone and sandstone. Sandstone and marble. Sandstone's not as good as limestone. It's not as durable and it's not as pretty. Limestone, sandstone, and marble. No caves, mountainous. Okay. That actually looks good. 20 days of growing period. Limestone, sandstone, marble. So I can make strong things and pretty things. Granite and marble would be good, but granite isn't considered to be beautiful by the people as much as limestone is, I think. So even though it's a little more durable, I'm gonna prioritize limestone. So this guy is real good at construction and plants, and that's great because I need both of those things right off the bat. He's also a good scientist, researcher dude. Or she. I misgendered this person like 5 times. Good job. Go me. Alright, we got some combat skills. We got more construction. And somebody who can cook. So we have somebody who can do plants, and then we have somebody who can cook, so we're doing great so far. And we have a night owl and someone who can fight with some medical skill. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem in that my my big fighter is my doctor. But you know what? I haven't met any of the conditions that allow me to trade these guys out. And I'm actually pretty happy with these guys. As soon as I just need to be careful with this guy. He needs to have the gun and all the armor because he cannot go down. Okay. Let's make this happen. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Oh, I even have that. That's awesome. All right. structure. Wooden wall. Build straight across here. Go ahead and cancel that. Protect. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 3 bedrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and actually cancel all that for a second because I need to focus on housing. Because this has been my problem over and over and over again, is that I have been so excited, so hyped to cut into all this stone that I have gotten myself all fucked up. And it'll be better if I get started nice, calm, slow. Architect orders, and go ahead and just chop all this wood right here. And issue it. Oh, I can't do that. Alright, so like I was saying, you need the gun, the flak pants, the flak vest, and the plasteel helmet. Maskinen, bio. You're my builder, and you are a pacifist. And Onisen, you are, or Wensan? I don't know how to say that. But you need to have the revolver because you are my backup fighter. Actually cancel that for a second because they really need to just focus on getting everything prepped. That's the most important thing, and it's what I keep fucking up. So zone, stockpile zone. That'll be a good start. Alright, we have unhappy nudity. Oh, no, he's just changing clothes. We need colonist beds and we need warm clothes. That's all okay. We can make this work. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make this strategy work because this is a good strategy and I'm positive it's a good strategy. Alright, everyone's busy right now, just moving stuff. That's good. And we got good builders here too, which is great. Everyone here is taking care of business. They're doing what they gotta do. Working fast, working hard. Okay. We got some stargazers. That's fine. Gonna go ahead and put a wooden horseshoe pin outside. No, I'll bring in the stuff inside, so that's good. Medicine's already in. Okay. I'm already avoiding a lot of my big mistakes. And it looks like they're gonna have this almost done, if not finished, by the time they go to sleep. And this is now indoors, so they're done. Just gotta set up those lights, and yeah. Right on time. Okay, A+. Okay, so up next. Zone, growing zone. Just set aside this huge fuck off area and grow rice here. Go ahead and deconstruct this wall and this wall. And there's some free steel and some free slate. Killer. Alright, I am off to a great start already. I'm super happy about how this is going. I'm also gonna go ahead and... Ooh. I'm gonna set up another growing zone out here. This one's gonna be for ignoring my phone call. Wow. Asshole. Who do I have that's really good with animals? 5 out of 20? I highly doubt that an attempt to train that warg will be successful. But I'm kind of interested in having it. But you know what? I don't have the food for my colonists yet. So I'm just gonna let it be and hope it self-tames. You go ahead and help grow. Gonna go on a fucking food binge before we even have food production started? Because your fucking iguana died? Why did you bring an iguana into crypto sleep? That's just a bad decision. Probably really bad for it. Okay, so I think this is smoke leaf. Make another growing zone over here. Damn it. And this one should be heel root. Fucking one son, you're an asshole. It's much more important shit. I feel like I would be a lot more okay with that breakdown, with that mode of breakdown, if it wasn't so common. I guess this person is a gourmand, so I should have expected that, I guess. Like, that is how she is supposed to break down. Of course you're idle. Gonna pretend like you got nothing to do. There's nothing to clean. There are things that could be built though, and Maskinen will be researching later. So we should go ahead and oh, I hate when I do this. Go ahead and build the research bench out here. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Production, research bench. Oh, I can build this out of other materials. I can build all these things out of other materials. I can build things out of materials different. Yeah, Alright, that's cool. Still idle? Go ahead and give us a floor then. Research project, batteries, research. Need meal source. Yeah, that is looking pretty desperate. Oh, wait, this is a trader. He's got stuff. Oop. And he's got a gun. You should probably do what he says. And what he says is have a friendly chat with him where we discuss the exchange of currency for goods and services. Okay, we could definitely use the extra food and the extra medicine. And I'll just accept that. That seems fine. Please grab that. Thank you. How you feeling? Okay, our faction should be the No Homers Club of Springfield. One colonist idle. One son. Can one son mine? Should one son mine? Which one of them is the best at growing? A skin? Yeah. You don't mine, you grow. Much more important that you are out here on the field. One son will learn to mine. She will become the greatest miner the world has ever seen. Yeah, I really do. I'm glad that they're working on these crops because these really need to get done. I'm gonna tell them to go ahead and hunt this wolf because it's gonna be a problem. I mean, mad hair. Good job. Let's go ahead and build a butchering table. and a fueled stove. Okay. Apparently that's not the best material to make that out of right now. And let's go ahead and make it out of steel instead. Bills, add bill, butcher creature, do forever. Bills, add bill, cook simple meal. Do until you have 10. Actually, let's make that 12. So you always got to make sure you have extra. Hey, butcher that rat. Good job, one son. That's definitely the best use of your time. Get that 17 meat that'll barely make one meal. How big's that rat gotta be that it can make a satisfying meal all on its own? Like, holy shit. Alright, we got food. Crops are going. This rice should be done in like 5 or 6 days, I think. We got Maskinen planting heel root. Looks like some potatoes got planted here on accident. That's okay. Okay, you're gonna dig at marble next. Go ahead and prioritize merging the packages. And then I'm gonna go ahead and forbid these. So pretty soon there's going to be no more field to sow, which is going to be good. Alright, we got some sin thread. That's a nice convenient thing to fall out of the sky. Have some fabric to get started with. Let's go ahead and I'm going to give an order to harvest these berries. And then tell them to go ahead and hunt some caribou. Not that many. And then I'm actually going to add a bill to cook a fine meal. Go ahead and make that do until you have 15. Now Schlitzer is going to go hunt. He's going after these caribou down here. Not the most efficient use of his time, but... Who has a minor break risk? One son? That's fine. Oh damn, I wasn't thinking about it and I made them combine all their rooms into one room, so they're going to be kind of upset about sharing a bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and make this over here a dumping zone. I'm going to assign all these things for falling. Someone really needs to grab these. This is gonna go bad. Was this just dead? It is. Is this rich soil over here? Oh, it is. Nice. Here comes the raid. Just one guy with a club. We should be fine. Nice. How long does he have to live? 7 hours. What's he good at? Melee. Melee and, well, it would be nice to have a secondary healer. So, let's see, what time is it? 17? Oof. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make this a prisoner bed. I'm going to have you capture orange. And then I'm going to go ahead and build another room back here. I'm going to not be able to count. I'm going to go ahead and build another bed back there. What's he doing? Fencing ibex. That's fine. Oh, you are relaxing because actually you're my doctor, aren't you? You need to prioritize keeping this guy from passing out. Well, passing out is a gentle way of putting it. He is going to die. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything important. He's a misogynist and a psychopath. I could use a psychopath. I can't really use a misogynist. That's not super helpful, but... Alright, the only thing I forgot was that you need a torch. So you're going to be a bit upset from sleeping in the dark. But you'll deal. Oops. It's funny because like I'm trying to imagine if I made this game, I would have way overbuilt it. There'd be like ray traced shadows and shit. It would actually be ugly how overdone everything would be. You've made a mistake, Cougar. You have decided to target the biggest badass in my colony. Who is now going to run away from you. Nice. One son got hit. She'll be okay. We need to put someone else on cooking even though no one's good at it. They're gonna eat through that food before one son's better. Yeah, well, she didn't really lose any blood, so she should be up pretty fast. I'm actually going to go ahead and take her off of bed rest because I don't think she needs to rest that off. I think she needs to prioritize cooking. It's just a little cougar bite, come on. Not like a warg pounced you or anything. Wait, are you not capable of cooking fine meals? Oh, we don't actually have any, we don't have any veg. Awesome. Fine meals. Major break risk. Schlitzer. It'll be okay. Is that a Russian flag? No, it is not a Russian flag. The Russian flag was bright red, and it had the golden hammer and sickle in the corner. The new Russian flag, I believe, is red, white, and blue. But I like New Russia less than I like Old Russia, so. The flag behind me is the flag of the Zapatista movement. The Zapatistas are a group of indigenous anarchist socialists who live in the Chiapas in southern Mexico. And they have been for, how long? Let's see, at least since 1994. That's 5 plus. About 25 years at least, they have been in an armed struggle against the government of Mexico, fighting for their rights and liberty. No, you're all good. But yeah, they are a major inspiration for me. I find them extremely respectable, and I first learned about their symbolism through Rage Against the Machine, which is a band that I like a whole lot. It's on a lot of their. All I can say is at least I support you and I ain't a troll. Well, I'm glad to have your support. And you know, it's okay if you're a troll, as long as you're a good troll. So this one's going pretty well. For a while I've had this idea that little floppy row down at the bottom. But yeah, for a while I've been trying like off stream to build bases inside mountains because I feel like it's going to be a really, really clever thing to do. I got these two guys not doing anything. That's not good. Never played this game. It's a pretty fun game. I only just started like a couple weeks ago, so I still have a whole lot to. Oh my god, you're a night owl. I'm so sorry for keeping you up all day. Jesus. Restrictions. Schlitzer. Don't go to sleep at night. Go to sleep in the day. Okay. Because yeah, he's getting a big mood debuff for being awake during the daytime. Actually, this is during his bedtime, so he should, instead of hanging out and doing nothing, he should go to sleep. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so now Maskinen is doing research because the fields are sown. And Oni-san... I keep calling her Oni-san. Fucking weeb much. One-san is... I don't know how to say that. Onesin? I don't know what was meant. Okay, so you're not very good at mining. You're good at cooking and building. So let's go ahead and slap down a door over here. Got your coffee? Good to hear. And build a wall across here. Oh no, my raccoon meat rotted away. How long is this gonna last? Spoils in 0.5 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna increase this to cook 22 because the meals will last a lot longer than the meat will. Gotta go to bed in 3 hours for work. Yeah, I gotta get to bed pretty early tonight too. Maskinen's just laying down outside stargazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another wall along here, I think. Hope you get the chef to make you breakfast because you normally don't have time for breakfast. Hopefully. As much as I appreciate your presence, if going to bed now would be better for you and you would be able to, like, you know, cook yourself food in the morning. Gives you an ass load of jalapenos. Oh man, I used to love jalapenos. I'm less of a fan nowadays. Okay. No, you don't normally have enough breakfast. They only get enough for them. Yeah. That's a bummer. Oh shit, my rice crop is finally coming in. Check that shit out. Alright. Unfortunately, Maskinen isn't able to do any research because Maskinen, she is not able to, not able to do any research if she's harvesting the crops. That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather have lots of food than let's see. I have a good amount of steel, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this right here space for food storage. Add a little stockpile over here. And say that this is where I want to keep all my food. Jalapenos make some stuff taste amazing. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I still enjoy the odd bit of jalapeno here or there. Like I had some in some nacho cheese the other day. But like there was just a while. There was like a few months of my life back in college where like I just wanted jalapenos on everything. It was a weird craving. I'm making you hungry. Sorry about that. Gonna make some popcorn in a bit. Popcorn's good. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a wind turbine. And that'll be a good thing to like start off. I'm gonna go ahead and disable food storage here. So hopefully they will start moving it into the back. Right, that is starting to spin up very slowly. You don't game as much, you got lazy is how you say it. Yeah, for me, gaming like comes in fits and starts. Sometimes I just don't have the energy or patience for it. And I feel like, you know, sometimes that's good. Sometimes, you know, I'm getting more better stuff done. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I am going to reinstall the cooking table in there. And we definitely need a chair for it. Someone kept laughing at you because in a restaurant tycoon they put the tables as close as they go, and for some reason loves to give me anxiety. Close together tables, close together chairs. Yeah, you gotta have some space, you know, like you can't have people like backing into you when they go to stand up from the table. That's just rude. Right, I need to send somebody out hunting. Do I have animals down here? There's a warg. Do not hunt the warg. You don't like being chair to chair? Yeah, I don't blame you. Go ahead and hunt these guys. One thing I'm really surprised about in this game is that I haven't seen any like of the characters be vegetarian or whatever. Or like refuse to eat vegetables. I feel like that would be a trait that I would expect in this game. But I totally, like, it never comes up. Get a little closer. Come on, American Sniper. Frankie says, also me and my mom have to sit together because anyone else with the same writing hand, we butt elbows. Oh, you're left-handed? Yeah, I've heard that can be troublesome sometimes. Simple meal rotted away in storage. Well, shit. I guess they're not eating the simple meals because... Oh, actually, that's something I can deal with. I'm going to go ahead and take the roof off of this area. Zone, remove roof area. And I'm going to go ahead and build myself a cooler in this wall. I feel like there's not enough cleaning getting done. Someone's got to clean more. I'm gonna go ahead and take Schlitzer off of hauling. Definitely gonna be getting better as a grower. I'm pretty sure he's already a level up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started at level 3, so... Or no, wait, no, he was planting pot right when the game started, so... Donkey says, I also got a thing I hate people doing, and it's touching my hats or touching my computer. I'm a bit protective of that. Oh yeah. I mean, I've never been much of a hat person myself, but I totally get the sanctity of the computer. Alright, so now this room is gonna get nice and cool. I'm gonna go ahead and in this stockpile zone, I'm going to stop storing animal corpses because I want to keep them in here now. Nice bountiful rice harvest before the winter sets in. So yeah, and then while the winter is happening, I can go ahead and start digging into this rock. But yeah, usually when I try to do this mountain thing, by this point in the game, I am already having people like going through breakdown. You have a disability and your disability can make you extra protective of your things. That's totally valid. Ooh, hunt these muffalo. Hunt the shit out of these muffalo. Actually, I probably didn't need to hunt those muffalo. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and cancel 2 of those. Because I forgot there were these ibex. Needed to be chopped up and cooked summarily. Prisoner. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. And you're gonna be a good backup doctor, I think. It's because I have an awareness of what's mine and it should be respected, yeah. And that's valid. Personal property is a huge deal. You also collect action figures? That's a cool hobby. Ooh. Ah. What are you doing? Cowering in fear? Okay. Where'd that word go? Way out there. Coming back. I think it found something else to do. Oh my god. I loved everything that just happened there. Okay. Let's see. Is this even going to be harvestable? 1st of September? I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to stop sowing this crop because I don't even think what they're planting now will be able to be harvested later. Yeah, and I like to see Schlitzer running around clean and stuff. That's good. Right. Donkey says, got a nerd place by me and they got a bunch of cool ones. That's good. I like them in boxes, though I don't normally like someone who touched it because I'm afraid of what they did with their hands on it always, but I don't know who touched this guy. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, Schlitzer's running around cleaning everything up. I'm gonna go ahead and take Miskinen off of cleaning and just tell him to get straight to research. I'm gonna go ahead and because this stuff's gonna go bad is the problem. So someone does need to haul it. I think now that the place is mostly clean, I'm gonna go ahead and tell Schlitzer to get back to hauling. Donkey says, I also saw a bunch of Dragon Ball figures and it made me so happy that they got Trunks. They had Goku, they had Gohan, I was in heaven. I love those three. That is good to hear. Donkey says, I also like Vegeta was kind of upset they didn't have him in the photo. But damn, this is only a part-time freezer, I guess. It's sometimes just a refrigerator. Because this windmill doesn't always work. Alright, good to know. I do need to get those batteries working. So as soon as they bring in the rest of this rice, they should probably start researching, and that'll be good. But yeah, I do desperately need batteries, you are right. When Son is playing horseshoes and is now cooking. Alright, they are almost done. Okay, so I should see, what is Muskinen doing? Hauling steel? There's been steel out here this whole time? Still more wood to harvest. Okay, Muskinen is finally doing research, so I can get those batteries. Okay, what is Schlitzer doing? Sleeping, because it's the daytime, and that's what he does in the daytime. Now he's gonna clean up. Gonna eat. Alright. I like this. This is going well. I hate that he's kind of like a full-time cleaner, but he just runs every time there's a mess to clean up. He's just like, I'm on it. Okay. You need something else to do, huh? What are you assigned to do? You clean, you haul, grow plants, you hunt. Well, we have enough animals in the freezer. You can't really build. All there is to do is handle animals. And you can't do that either. Can you just work on your shooting skill? No, I can't like make you do that. What do you need? 8 without table, transhumanist frustrated. We'll get you some artificial limbs later. A little bit cold. Oh, is it cold? Yeah, it's starting to get there, huh? So I think initially I'm just going to vent this steam straight into the home. I'm going to go ahead and install some vents. Actually, cancel that one because orange is going to escape if I do that. But can you mine? You are objectively the worst miner I have. Okay. You can cut trees down. How are we doing on wood? We are out of wood. That is what you need to be doing. Architect orders chop wood. You go do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the manual priorities, and I'm going to go ahead and slow it down to just 2 double speed. And going to go ahead and manually assign some priorities. Because really, I want Schlitzer to be cleaning as a high priority thing. And then hauling, plant cutting, and growing later. So hunting and cleaning are his priorities, and then he will grow, cut plants, and haul things after that. One son, however you say that. I'm just gonna rename her to the one. Alright. Maskinen, you should be prioritizing research and growing crops because those are the 2 things you're best at. You are also very good at building, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those all at the same level of priority. I'm going to tell you that handling should be the last thing you're doing. I should cutting down trees. That's some Flitzer can handle that, I think. Okay. So let's go ahead and build a wall. Okay. Okay, that should keep it nice and toasty in here even when it gets cold out. Actually, maybe a little too warm. Yeah, that's actually 30 degrees in there. I hope it doesn't keep going up, because that will be bad. Speaking of insulation, let's go ahead and add a little pocket room in there. Shrink the zone to not include that area. Looks like the temperature is being kept under control in here. It's not rising above 35, 36. cargo pods. What'd they drop? Muffalo wool. Hell yeah. Alright, I need you to go haul these things. And it's okay that you're up at night because you are a night owl, I keep forgetting. What are you doing? 11? So just like 6 or 7 more days and you will be a member of my colony. So that's cool. Oh, we got a raid happening. It's just one guy. Did it say that he was going to hang around for a while? Yeah, prepare for an attack. Donkey D said, remember the old school Teen Titans? I still feel the nostalgia when he does his classic Booyah. Cyborg was always dope to me. Oh yeah, I used to watch that show. I have not seen much of the reboot, but I have not really heard good things. Architect, security. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay. But yeah, that was a fun show. Oh, they're beginning their assault. Okay, good. Stand out. 2. Yeah, I really like this. This is an extremely defensible position. 1 is tilting at windmills. Come on, walk over the trap. No, you're not gonna? Why do you feel like you need to be outside right now? Oh, you're trying to repair the fucking sandbags? Okay. Go ahead and set up some graves out here. Teen Titans Go feels too kiddish for me. Yeah. I feel like I grew up in a golden age of cartoons where cartoon writers knew that kids were capable of understanding intricate plots with, strong, emotional undertones. And they don't really do that anymore as much. Some of them do. Some shows still are like that, but I feel like the vast majority are just absolutely vapid. Everyone got snowflakey. I don't know if that's the right explanation for what happened, but it's certainly a hypothesis. Or are you describing the characters in Teen Titans Go? I don't quite get the context for that statement. Could be misinterpreting it. All right. No, we are not. Love it when they make a dark show full of dark jokes, and I kind of wish they'd let one dark joke on Teen Titans Go. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, we really do need those batteries. Let's see, we have 3,000 rice. That'll definitely get us through the whole winter. even if we add like three or four more people to the tribes. That'd be cool. One thing that desperately needs to happen in this base is I need to go ahead and build a tailoring bench. Ooh, we're getting... do I have any belief in religion or no? I am an agnostic atheist, but I have a lot of respect for varied religious beliefs. They just don't do anything for me personally. I think religion was made to control the masses. I think it's a little more complicated than that, absolutely. I think religion is part of humanity's ongoing and eternal struggle to find purpose in its existence, and to explain the world around itself. And, you know, I have mixed feelings about religion as it exists right now. I have problems with organized religion. I understand that people find community through it, and so I think that it's not... I think that it's okay. You know, I think that's good. I think community is very important, and people's sense of belonging is crucial, but I think that strongly organized community, I think that centrally organized community, where a church imposes a lot of imposes its will onto the people, and especially modern interpretations of Donkey says, I go in there sometimes and shake people's hands. I ain't a guy to tell you what's wrong, what's right. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like, I just really feel that a lot of times religion exercises too much control on people's lives and needs to step back a little bit. I also think that a lot of modern religions have been kind of bastardized, and you know what their texts say have kind of been corrupted because, well, there is certainly a discussion to be had about what happens when an organization becomes a power structure. It's very interesting. It becomes most people don't even know what Christianity is. Yeah. No, I mean, Christianity is very much, you know, it's about, you know, loving other people and being helpful and caring for the sick and the needy. They keep telling me Jesus is God, and when I ask, they say they're God's son. Then I say, who's God? And they say Jesus, and it's like, yeah, no, I mean, that's going to depend a lot. That's going to vary a whole lot depending on which specific part of Christianity you're talking about. My awareness is that Catholics see God, Jesus, and some other like more indescribable entity are all one thing together, and whereas other branches, other sects of Christianity will very clearly delineate, no, God is not the same as Jesus. They're different people who have different roles and different they are separate entities. And there's God, there must be like 100 different forms of Christianity in the world. So it's all super complicated, and it requires a light touch to consider and think about. And I really wish that Mackinson could could go ahead and stop trying to reorganize. Okay, what is up with Mackinson? Why is Mackinson just hauling constantly? You need to prioritize research more. Go ahead and put these on 4. Christianity also supports adult men touching children. It's pretty disgusting. The true meaning, Jesus. Oof. So actually, it's kind of funny. What's the bit I'm thinking of? Because there's this yeah, that's how it goes. So there's this bit in the Old Testament that specifically says the modern translation that gets tossed around a lot is that a man shall not lie with a man as he does with a woman, as it is detestable. And this is used, to justify saying that gay people shouldn't exist, that they're a problem. And the funny thing is that if you go back and you read the original text that it was in the language that it was initially written in, the text actually reads very specifically. It's a different word for the second instance of man, and what is being said is a man shall not lay with a little boy as he does with a woman. So basically, it's saying pedophilia is wrong, but it has been, forgotten because it was translated through 3 different languages, and by the time it made it to English, it meant something completely different. So, oh yeah, pedophilia is absolutely disgusting. It is a blight on the human condition. Like, no arguments here, senor. Each time you hear it, you hear a handgun going off with you putting a bullet in that dude's head. That is certainly an approach. I am one of those people who believes that almost anyone can be reformed, and that reform should always be your goal, what you're aiming for and trying to do. But I am also a person who lives in the real world. If I went and offed a pedo in jail, people would respect you. That's actually a thing that happens a lot, is pedophiles get the shit kicked out of them in jail. But sometimes that's not such a good thing, like the whole Epstein situation. Someone offed that pedo in jail, and that could have waited a little longer, in my opinion. But yeah, I definitely live in the real world where the legal system is imperfect, and I don't believe that the justice system as it exists is taking care of the issue in a timely manner. I'll put it like that. So, when things have to happen in order to resolve the existence of pedophilia, those things, I'll look the other way. Alright, looks like everybody's staying nice and busy. Miskinen is almost done with the batteries, thank God. Intellectual 8, almost level 9. Hell yeah. We put a pedo in with the hardcore people saying, they're gonna die pretty quick. Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, meteorite. What's the meteorite made out of? Lump of limestone. That's not very exciting. But yeah. You know, I am an anarchist, so I am absolutely in favor of people handling things that need to be handled and not leaving violence up to the state. I don't think that's a responsible decision to just let the state do it. I think we have a civic responsibility to take a role in the justice process. All right, get those batteries done, and then we need to start researching. Solar panels. Watermill generator might also be. No, actually, I didn't choose one with a river. I forgot about that. There's a lot of water around here, though. This would be cool if we needed water to live. This would be a great place to live. Research screen. Okay, solar panels, please. So yeah, this thing kind of sucks. At least with the solar panels, it is almost a promise that you will get sunlight every day. This has been on and off. Alright, but I can actually build my batteries now. Batteries. I don't have enough steel. Build all of those, so... it is time to mine. Donkey says, I once saw a old guy sitting out by our house, and I was like, sir, you gotta go. He was right on my patio. Fascinating. How'd that go? You know, my sister was gonna come out of the bus. So I said, nope, you're gone, or I'm getting the golf club. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, the only time in my life I have ever been pulled over for speeding was this one time that I picked up this woman from her workplace, and it was pretty early in the day, and it was a place that so I was working for Lyft at the time, so that's why I'm picking up random strangers at their workplace, and so you know she's quiet for a bit, and it's also I know like when people work at this place and when they don't because I've picked people up there a lot before, and she's quiet for a while, and then she's like, hey, would you mind speeding up a little bit? And I'm like, yeah, you know what's going on? Why? And she tells me that this guy has been hanging around her neighborhood and harassing the little girls. And whenever social 10, and whenever adults would try to talk with the guy, he would just kind of like duck them and avoid them and stuff. And so yeah, I was doing fucking as soon as she said that, like we were on the highway and I just fucking gunned it and I started doing like 90 and a 55. And the state trooper came up behind me and I'm like, fuck. I really hope he's just in a hurry too. So I pulled off one lane to the right And as soon as I did that, he just cranked up his sirens. And you know, he was all right, because I explained, you know, hey, you know, I'm driving this woman home. Her daughter might be in danger, and he listened to what she had to say about how this guy, because what had happened was, the guy had knocked on her door while she was away, while her daughter was home, and her daughter called her about it, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna keep calling all day to keep checking in on you. And then at some point, the daughter stopped answering the phone. So she was super fucking worried. And yeah, at that point it was a charge rifle. Can I afford that? Looks like I don't really have anything that they will buy, which is an absolute shame, because that would be nice to have right now. There is a lot. I think this is a lot of DPS. Damage 15. And it also does, okay, it does 4. Oh, that's melee damage. Damage 15 with a cooldown of 2 seconds. The bolt action rifle has a damage of 18 with a cooldown of 1.5. The bolt action is better than the charge rifle. What the heck? I guess maybe because it's a normal one. But yeah, so like we got there, and it turns out that her daughter had just fallen asleep, and that's why she wasn't answering the phone. And but regardless, like, I was waiting around for a while. I parked across from her house, and I was watching, and I was ready to do what needed to be done. But yeah, he never showed up. I think when he noticed that, like, the people were around, he decided not to come. And there were some times where I thought about, like, going back and scouting out that area, and, you know, just collecting information that may lead to his arrest, of course. But yeah, that was my adventure. All right, I think it would be nice to have another bolt action rifle, but I don't think I desperately need it. But you know what? I think it'll be good to have. I feel kind of iffy about spending the last of my money. Oh, that guy would have a... Donkey says, oh, that guy would have a busted head with me in the neighborhood. I am a lot more strong than people think I am, and something like a dude going that I am bringing the golf club outside and smacking him upside the head all around the neighborhood. I like your attitude. I like your attitude. I can't... You know, I have to watch what I say because I am streaming, so there's a limit to what I can say, but yeah. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and buy that. I'm gonna spend almost all my silver right off the bat, and I'm gonna go ahead and give one son that extra rifle. Awesome. So now I've got a little more firepower for keeping people at bay. Got small hands, but you got a mean swing. I made it myself. Okay, I've got nobody set to mine right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on 4 mining. Because we need some steel, and we'll probably need some stones later. So what's Mackinson up to? Oh, he's hauling steel. Okay, that's cool. Yes, that is barbed wire. When I made that bat, I found out a really sad thing about barbed wire. And it's that you can't just buy like 20 or 30 feet of barbed wire to wrap around a bat or whatever. What's up? Why are you so sad? Recreation deprived? You know, I just told you to pick up a gun. You could have gone back to playing. Whatever. But yeah, you can't just buy like 30 feet of barbed wire. You have to buy like 500 feet of barbed wire. So just to make that one bat, I had to buy this giant fucking roll of barbed wire, which is, it must have weighed like 40 pounds. And it was all supported by this like really thin metal wire handle. And so it like hurt to pick up. It was very heavy. So you're having to like hold it away from yourself, but it's like big. And so like, I'm just trying to get this up the stairs into my apartment. And it is a mess. It is and so like, I used probably 20 or 30 feet of it to wrap around that bat. And then the rest of it just sat in the spare room for like 2 years. and yeah. It's a lot easier. Donkey says, I want to be your friend even more now, because either way I block, I dodge, it's gonna fucking suck. Yep, that's the idea. I feel like the barbed wire bat is an amazing weapon in that it's the weapon that you hope you never have to use, and that if as soon as you pull it out, whoever you pulled it out is also going to hope you never have to use it, and will probably become a lot more agreeable, hypothetically. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a nasty one. This one's made of sandstone. You're giving me like the shittiest meteorites. 2 meteorites in a row, and neither of them are really anything I care about. Ooh, jeez. That wasn't great. So yeah, that was fun. A fault in the electrical conduit has caused a short circuit. All 715 watt days of energy in the connected batteries has been discharged in an electrical explosion. And it happened right when my wind turbine went down. That's really rude, Rimworld. That's very, very extremely rude. I think I could still win that battle, but I like you, so I wouldn't want to win that one. I can get my hands on a 42 revolver. Yeah. No, I am also not afraid of weapon ownership. I will say that much. But I don't think it's gun show and tell time, so I'm not gonna. Also, my gun is just like a joke. I don't have a good gun. My roommate's got some fun guns. My gun's just not the shittiest handgun you can imagine, but it's a pretty shitty gun. It's not good. It puts lead down range, and it's fairly accurate, and it's reliable as long as I it's reliable as long as I adhere to its limitations and don't try to push it too hard. What are you doing over here? Grabbing this steel? Like any gun? But yeah, we got guns over here, and we are going to be getting more guns, and that's just how it is. Major break risk. Nobody likes going over here, apparently. I'm gonna need to like dig a tunnel across. I'm gonna need to Panama Canal this shit. Sometimes the Winchesters scared me. They'd backfire, some of them so old. Oh yeah. Oh! Wanderer joins. A villager named Patty has arrived and is joining the colony. She is a Glitterworld empath. He is willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Patty, you can banish her, sell her into slavery, or simply kill her. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. So that's lucky. Female villager of the No Homers Club. So she's psychically hypersensitive. She's an undergrounder, so that's great for my cave. Fantastic memory. She will lose unused skills at half the rate of other people. Okay. She's got some medical skills, but for the most part, she doesn't really do much. That's a shame. Donkey says, my uncle has like 200. Every dresser in his house has guns. That's, I'm strangely envious. Did Patty just run in there and take off her pants? No, she just traded her pants. Okay. Major break risk. Schlitzer. What's wrong, Schlitzer? Oh, we've brought in a smoke leaf harvest, haven't we? No, we haven't. Where's the smoke leaf? Has all the smoke leaf died before I could harvest it? Oh man. I think it was before it was quite ready. It started to collapse. Are those muffalo eating my smoke leaf crops? Oh my god! The muffalo are getting high. Someone stop them. Alright, we got free milk. All the way on the other side of this. He has a closet full and an entire gun hanging rack dresser, which can hang up to 40 plus if it's handguns and fill in entire. He's even got a giant safe. The giant safe is the more deadly of weapons. Exciting. For me right now, my next purchase, I can't decide if I want to get an AR-10 or if I want to get a bolt action rifle, because I want something in I want something in 308. He also has the Last of Us rifle. Interesting. But yeah. He has the bolt action from The Last of Us. Cool. Orange, why did you... Oh, you fell asleep in the cooler because there's no more beds. You shot it, it hurts your shoulder real good. Yeah, the most powerful gun I have fired is a Mosin Nagant, chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed. And that had some kick to it, but it was not more than I could handle, not at all. So I'm going to go ahead and make this no longer a prisoner bed. I'm going to mine this area out over here, because that can also be a bedroom. Who's assigned to mining? Patty, you go ahead and also mine. Recommend a 50 of anything with a string so you don't get a bloody nose. A string. I am gonna be completely honest, I don't understand what you mean by a string. Okay, let's go ahead and organize these guys. Do these things first. Patty is my worst doctor by far, so I'm going to go ahead and take her off that skill. Patty. Who's my best miner? I'm going to go ahead and bring Mackinson down to... No, I can't have Mackinson mining, is the thing. Mackinson is my best researcher. Oh, until I get used to the pull. A string is a rope you tie to the handle to make injuries less from kick. And you put it on your belt buckle on your jeans. Okay, I'm trying to think about how that would work. What I'm imagining is it goes from the belt buckle like up to the barrel of the gun, so that instead of the gun like flying up with the recoil, it just can't do that, so it just kicks back, right? Am I getting it? Am I figuring it out? Hydroponics next, so I can go ahead and move my farm indoors. Is there anything else that's super important right this minute? I don't think so. Anything with a big bullet, I'm going, you got a rope? Yeah, I haven't heard about that one. That's neat. I bet a lot of the epic gun fails videos would not be nearly as much fun if more people knew about that. I ain't risking that. Yeah, that's valid. Because what I want is in the immediate future, I want something that I can use to go hunting. I haven't been hunting in the past. Are these guys eating my heal root too? Or have we harvested heal root? We have not been harvesting heal root, so unless these have been dying, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to harvest this. I think they're eating my heal root is the problem. Donkey says, yeah, my grandpa who's 70 goes shooting sometimes with a retired buddy and uses the rope trick, yeah. But yeah, I wanna start hunting and like developing some more self-sufficiency. But I'm also looking at, I want something that will operate as a battle rifle as well as being a hunting rifle. And so like my concern with an AR-15 is that it just isn't going to have enough power to take down bigger animals like deer and boar in a safe and ethical way. So I want something that hits a whole lot harder. Get a headshot, it will. Definitely a possibility. Oh my god, Orange. You've got a bed now. Skulls ain't that thick. I mean, it depends. I've definitely heard that that the more moderate calibers can just bounce right off a wild boar skull. But wild boars are something else. That's the thing. Alright, well, it's good to have some heal root. Ooh, we struck Jade. Nice. I'm more interested in getting some steel, because we're running low on that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and forbid this medicine for a while, unless somebody really desperately needs it. Do we have parkas on everybody yet? Yeah, it looks like they're all wearing parkas except maybe Patty. Patty not wearing one? No, Patty's wearing a parka. It's just a blue parka. But yeah, 6.5 Grendel will take care of your boar. What is 6.5 Grendel? What shoots that? Okay, I hate this bit, but I need to go right up to the edge of the map, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh shit, did I not pause? AR-15 bullets? Hold on, let me look that up. Let me look up, because another thing I want is, I know that, that 308 is a relatively inexpensive cartridge for, the amount of damage that it does compared to, like, the 50s and, like, the, oh, it's that 150 cal for the AR-10. It's something or other. Whatever. 6.5 Grendel. Oh, I've heard about Grendel. I've heard about Grendel. It's an intermediate cartridge designed for the AR-15 platform in 220 Russian parent case. So it just fits right into an AR-15. Shorter, larger diameter case. Oh, so you would need a different receiver, but the barrel would be the same. Diameter is larger than 5.56 by 45 NATO, necessitating the use of a non-standard bolt. Increased case diameter results in a small reduction in the capacity of the magazines. About 26 rounds. Yeah, I think I've heard of Grendel, but it's like super expensive. A Remington shotgun that's for boars, yeah. Shotgun would definitely be viable. That's actually my roommate is thinking about getting a shotgun next, just because it's kind of something that's missing from our household arsenal, we'll say. Normally a shotgun is for the meats, just for the meat, and if you want a nice pelt, aim for the head. Normally a pelt doesn't use the head. Makes sense. Oh, hey, we got visitors. And I have, like, no money. Who's my best social now? Probably that empath, Patty. Why are you social 13? I am correct. No, come back! Okay. Oh, they're selling people. Okay. They're slavers. Awesome. Good to know. They don't want to buy anything from me except my medicine, and I want my medicine, so. Sorry, Patty. False alarm. But yeah, okay. My idea to use the steam to keep this place warm is great because these unconnected indoor areas are only 0 degrees, whereas connected areas are a nice warm 20. So hell yeah. But what I need to do is make sure I go ahead and build that. And go ahead and slap down a vent right here that'll connect these 2 rooms so that people can be warm in here. 300 Winchester Magnum is the primary deer hunting rifle. Yeah, I've definitely, I know I've heard that one recommended. But yeah, basically the hard decision for me is, do I want to buy a bolt action because I can afford that sooner and start hunting immediately, or do I want to save up for something that will be more functional as a battle rifle so that, you know, when the world ends soon, I'll be ready. And I'm not completely sure. I think I'm going to go for geothermal power next. Because I have this right here outside. World ending isn't confirmed for 200 billion years. Okay, maybe, perhaps I spoke too generally. Society ending. Put it that way. Smoke leaf plant has died because of cold. The last of the weed. Did I actually harvest any smoke leaf? No, they just planted it and it all died. Okay. It was eaten. It's eaten by those goddamn buffalo. Can you make steak an edible? Let's find out. Let's see, we still haven't found any steel. Alright, so what was I doing? I was trying to figure out where I could You don't think a full-on society breakdown will happen? I think there are a lot of reasons that it could. I'm not gonna go on and on and on about it because I'm not here to give people big anxiety, but my main priority is making sure it doesn't happen. But I think the fact that I am ready for it, I am actively preparing for it, should tell you that I don't have any faith in my ability to do that. So we have a raid. Okay, they're attacking immediately. He has a bolt action rifle. That shouldn't be a problem because I have defenses. I am going to put you here. Schlitzer can go here. Actually, you're going to go here, and Schlitzer will be here. I haven't checked the new people if any of them can do fighting. You can shoot a little. What about Patty? Patty is another pacifist. Patty the pacifist. So you go ahead and equip that revolver orange. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and gonna command the deconstruction of that. And then I'm gonna build another trap there real quick. Security, wooden spec trap. Awesome. All right, here he comes. Society collapse is mostly based on storms and weather. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, sweet, another bolt action rifle. Okay, you go to sleep, and you go ahead and do that. Oh my god, what? Schlitzer! Why would you walk over that? I just put that there. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? You go in here. Oh, it's because he needed to pick up the, It's because he needed to pick up the steel, so we had to stand on top of it. Wait, I already told him to drop the revolver in here. Whatever. Oh my god, they're just walking over this. This is bad. Uninstall this. Doesn't have much to do. It doesn't have much storms in the big states, plus people saying war. The truth is they're just threatening war, but even Korea didn't really go through war with us. It's like I said, I don't want to just stress people out. Slut.
Fuck you, garbage.
If only you hadn't fallen asleep. If only someone had warned you. You think we'll get better with more elections and things? I would like to think that's the case, but I have little faith in incrementalism. Refugee is being chased. Medieval lordling named Conrad calls you from nearby. She's being chased by outlanders from Entkurabu. I'm gonna hate pronouncing that. I bet that's one of the most dangerous tribes, and they have like 100 settlements. So I'm gonna see them a lot. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. She tells you she is 16, but there's no time to collect more information. If you accept, you'll have to fight off the outlanders on her tail. Their group is composed of those people. Offer safety. All right. What can you do, Conrad? You can shoot. You have social. You can't do much. Oh well. Big bummer. You can equip this revolver and help us. 2020 campaign is having a lot of smart men trying to join the campaign. I think we are seeing a slight improvement in the kind of folks running for office, but I don't think it's enough personally. Okay. How are you doing? You're a good way of the way to dead, but meh. I need you out there. You're the best. He's the best with guns, the best with knives. All right, we got 4 guys here shooting though, so. Jesus. Fucking eagle eye out there. Okay, you're gonna die in 20 hours. You're fine. Get out there. Chase him down. Yeah, they're not gonna catch him. You don't think the West will... they think the West will collapse at most? Conrad is picking out on food. Damn it, Conrad, you just got here. I just saved your life. How are you having a bad time already? You think not everybody is going to collapse? I think we live in a world of tremendous interdependence. And when things fall down, the rest of it goes like dominoes. That's just my view. I could be wrong. Because, like, we have a big problem right now. Yeah, there's beef in the aluminum foil in the fridge. It's defrosting, but it should be like half thawed. But yeah, my expectation. Oh, he's greedy for an impressive bedroom. So let's see. Is he greedy or jealous? Greedy. All right. Well, I don't have the ability to give you a really valuable bedroom right now, so let's go ahead and slap another door on the other side of this. This is a really bad place for a bedroom right next to these, because if I get another one of those zzz events, it's gonna burn down. And if Conrad is in there sleeping, especially if she's, you know, injured somehow. I like how this is like the chillest pigging out on food event I've ever seen in my life. Oh, has he been bleeding that whole time? Jesus. Conrad finally figured out where the food is. Good for her. She can finally be a selfish asshole in peace. But yeah. Yeah, personally, I think the end is coming, and if I live a long time, it'll be here before I die. I'm not looking forward to it. I just think that's how it is. Oh, I need a vent for this room. Oh my god, it's always dropping stuff on this side. I'm not even gonna take that apart, because Conrad is no longer picking out on food. What did I say? I said it's gonna suck if there's a zit event. Oh my god, it just keeps pop. Oh my god. That was so cruel. Did it just drop 2 of them on me in a row? The battery is short-circuited in the rain and started. Okay, it's because it's outdoors. So I need to go ahead and put that inside. Well, live and learn. I actually thought it would be safer exposed to the air, but awesome. So now I gotta rebuild all of those. Zone. Build roof area here. Oh shit, Conrad has no roof. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, I fucked up bad. by doing that, because now it's fucking cold in here. Everyone's fucking freezing. Everyone's freezing their ass off. Okay. Let's go ahead and I don't have enough iron. I can only build one battery. Okay. So now back here, I am actually going to start. Gonna visit family pretty soon. That's exciting. Your work can't tell you no. Tell your boss to shove it. Always been family first, problems later. Incapacitated refugee. Sergey contacts you and requests help. He is wounded and unable to move. Without your help, he will die in 13 days. He is a 21-year-old colonial settler. He promises to join you if you rescue him. He says there may be some danger there. How far away? That's a pretty long walk. And I've only got 6 people who are just barely in a state of stability. So I think I'm gonna just leave Sergey for dead. I'm sorry, Sergey. Hey, thanks for the 10 bits, Dunky. I appreciate that. Sorry you don't got much. That's okay. Every little bit counts. I don't see a lot of tips these days. My most generous contributors have not been as financially well off lately as they used to be. Is this compacted machinery? Ooh, I definitely want that. But yeah, this isn't like my primary job or anything, so the fact that you even feel like tossing 10 cents at me is really a big deal. Okay, it looks like the steam vent is no longer enough to keep me warm, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a heater. But I don't have enough steel to do that. Oh, I need to hurry on that, because yeah, if these people start freezing, I'm gonna be in bad shape. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel all this, and I'm gonna go ahead and give an order to just kind of strip mine. A rat self-tamed. Look, free food. Oh shit, that grizzly bear just fucked that warg up. Holy hell. Wow, you don't appreciate how green the pine trees are until the ground snows over. Caravan request. They want patch leather times 230. In return, they offer Glitter World medicine times 14. That's a really good deal. I just have no way of getting patch leather. I don't even know what patch leather is. Is it something you make? Oh, make patch leather. Let's put that suspend right now. Requires 50 ingredients, combines various types of leather to create patch leather. Donkey says, I always thought buying e-girls underwear was a disgusting thing, or maybe I ain't desperate at all. I don't know. Yeah, that's a kind of parasocial relationship thing that's kind of can be kind of eerie. Um, I don't think I would be comfortable with someone buying me underwear, at least not in this context. Um, like I've had people encourage me to set up an Amazon page to like have people buy me stuff, but I would never think of putting underwear on there. Holy shit. Um, it always made me puke. You don't like the idea of underwear buying. I mean, you know, I don't mind buying underwear, but I can see where the associations, yeah, like they buy your underwear. Yeah, no, like I've been told to set up an Amazon wish list, and I gotta say that the idea of putting underwear on such a wish list has never come to my mind. I guess in the meantime, until I can get that heater built, I'm gonna go ahead and build a campfire just in the middle of everything. You've got to be able to at least build a campfire, my dude. Come on. All right. I'm gonna take you off that because you're not very good. Yeah. You looked at a wish list of a person that had underwear and you were like, the fuck? Yeah, no. Yeah, that crosses some comfort lines, in my opinion. It crosses some comfort lines for me, personally. There's tacos. Not very hungry, but I might. The dog collars and leashes, you're like, why? It is, it is interesting, the relationship between streamers and viewers. And there are certain things that people are interested in, and those interests can be exploited for cash money and prizes. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with that kind of self-expression, but it is definitely not something that I would want to do. Let's see, what time do we have? Because ooh, potatoes. I'll take free potatoes. Because food has been prepared, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to... Let's see, I've got an appointment early tomorrow. Never display it on a social context. You know, I used to be like that, but I'm a little more open about things, but I also definitely keep in mind that not everyone is as comfortable being open about it as I am, and so I try not to be open about it, you know, without getting the consent of everyone involved first. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end this stream around here because hi, authority. Good to see you. I just was announcing my departure. Because the reason I'm leaving right this second is because my roommates have prepared food, and then also, also it's getting not super late, but it is late enough that I am concerned that I have an appointment tomorrow at 10:15 that I need to be ready for, and I don't want to sleep in on that. So So yeah. I do appreciate you coming in. I am terribly sorry to just ditch you like that. Um, Thank you for coming around, and hopefully you can catch me next time. You have yourself a good night, Authority, and you too, Donkey. Thanks for hanging out and giving me conversation. And Authority says it's fine. I'll only cry for like an hour or so. Um, but yeah, no. I will. I'll stream again soon, and I will see y'all around. Later.